Mary Ellen Mark is known as one of the most renowned and influential American photographers today. She has had her work both published and displayed in numerous books, exhibitions, editorial magazines, and even in film. Her style of photography is most notably influential because she focuses on humanism. She travels the world to capture the diversity of cultures, people, and emphasizes common human needs and problems. Mark has had 18 books published where she and various authors have used her photographs to display portraits of people in specific time periods to portray issues around the world. As you will see, she almost always uses black and white photos to create her ethically evaluative photographs. In Ward 81, in 1971, Mary Ellen photographs a women's security ward in the Oregon State Mental Institution. In this photo, Ellen utilizes a top light source and a perspective from above the girl in the bathtub. The light emphasizes small details in the photograph by creating bright highlights and dark shadows, giving a more dramatic effect. Her bullseye composition is rare to use for most photographers, but for Mark it is commonly used in her work, allowing the viewer to just focus on the human subject in the photo. Her use of negative space, or lack of background details, around the woman allows for this as well. In another book in 1985, Mark's photograph showed the charitable work of Mother Teresa and her missions in Calcutta, India. In the photo Home for Dying, Mark makes meaningful use of the natural sidelight coming through the windows of the building. The combination of shadow and light show every mark and wrinkle on the dying child's skin. The background control allows the viewer to really focus in on this child. The viewer not only can see, but can even feel the pain of the child in this photograph. In Streetwise in 1988, she publishes portraits of teenagers who have survived pimps, prostitutes, and drug dealers living in the streets of Seattle, Washington. In the photo Rat and Mike, Mark makes good use of the background. It seems purposeful to have the children stand next to the old, unkept building with garbage around them. The frontal lighting highlights the gun, causing the viewer's eye to look straight to it. With nobody else in the background, the photo evokes the feeling these children are fending for themselves to survive. In the book A Cry for Help, published in 1996, Mark uses portraits of homeless children and their families living in shelters in New York. She opens the book stating she wants the reader to look at their faces and hear their voices call for help. In the photo William and Jennifer Wachenfeld, Mark utilizes a mix of lighting from the front, top, and natural light from the window. She carefully chose to include in the background the picture on the wall, rosary beads, and other personal items to show this is a real family. Composing this photo using the rule of thirds helped to get this across. She captured this image as it was raining outside their window, providing a drearier look into the lives of people living in these shelters. Mary Ellen Mark has permanent exhibitions in museums all over the country and has received countless awards. I chose Mark for this project because I love her simple yet powerful style, working in primarily black and white, focusing directly on her subjects. I appreciate the messages she aims to convey to her viewers. She treats all of her subjects, regardless of age, ethnicity, or their way of life, simply as people. Her goal is to show the world the lifestyles of people living in social issues that are found universally, such as homelessness, prostitution, and even loneliness. Her photographs are pieces of beautiful art, but the messages behind them make them even more powerful in the world that we live in today.